Sometimes I think too much, yeah, I get so caught up. I'm always stuck in my head. I wish I could escape, I tried to yesterday. Took all the sheets off my bed. Then I tied up my linen with 5 strips of ribbon I found. Scaled the side of the building, I ran to the hill so they found me. And they put me back in my cell, all by myself, alone with my thoughts again. Guess my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out. So they tranquilized me, analyzed me, threw me back in my cage. Then they tied me to an ivy, told me I was insane. I'm a prisoner, a visitor inside of my brain. And no matter what I do, they try to keep me in chains. Sometimes I think too much, yeah, I get so caught up. I'm always stuck in my head. I wish I could escape, I tried to yesterday. Took all the sheets off my bed. Then I tied up my linen with 5 strips of ribbon I found. Scaled the side of the building, I ran to the hill so they found me. And they put me back in my cell, all by myself, alone with my thoughts again. Guess my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out. Said even if it's true, no matter what I do, I'm never gonna escape. I won't give up on hope, secure another rope and try for another day. Said even if it's true, no matter what I do, I'm never gonna escape. I won't give up on hope, secure another rope and try for another day. Then I tied up my linen with 5 strips of ribbon I found. Scaled the side of the building, I ran to the hill so they found me. And they put me back in my cell, all by myself, alone with my thoughts again. Guess my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out.
Topsy and Tim have their eyes tested. One morning, Mummy took Topsy and Tim to school. They met Stevie Dunton and his mum on the way. "Stevie is going to get his eyes checked at school today," said his mum. "So are we," said Topsy and Tim. At school, a special nurse tested the children's eyes. First, he checked how well the eyes worked together. Topsy's eyes were covered and uncovered one at a time with a special tool called an occluder. "You're doing very well to sit so still," said the nurse. Next, the nurse held up cards with different pictures on. The children were asked to say what the pictures were from a long way off, one eye at a time. Some of the pictures were very big. They were easy to see. Some were quite small. They were more difficult. Tim could see all the pictures easily. Topsy could see them too, but she had to try harder. Stevie couldn't see them very well at all. He got them all wrong. Topsy had better go to the optician's, the nurse told Mummy. He gave Mummy a letter for the optometrist. After school, Tim and Mummy took Topsy to the optician's. Stevie was there too, but he was in a grumpy mood. Mrs. Edmonds, the optometrist, took Topsy and Tim into her room. It was like a magic parlour. It had lots of interesting lights and gadgets. Mrs. Edmonds tested each of Topsy's eyes in turn. "I would like Topsy to come back for more tests another day," she said to Mummy. Stevie had his eyes tested next. Mrs. Edmonds found that Stevie was short-sighted, which meant he found it difficult to see things far away. She put some special frames on Stevie and slipped some glass lenses into them. Stevie looked like a spaceman, but he could see clearly now. "We will have a nice pair of glasses made just for you," said Mrs. Edmonds. "Don't want glasses," said Stevie grumpily. Mrs. Edmonds measured Stevie so that his glasses would fit properly. Mrs. Edmonds' assistant helped Stevie choose frames for his glasses. "They will be ready for you in a few days' time," he said. "Wouldn't that be nice?" "No," said Stevie. A few days later, Topsy went back for more tests. Mrs. Edmonds put some special drops in Topsy's eyes. "Did they hurt?" asked Tim. "No, they just feel funny," said Topsy. "A little bit tingly." Topsy and Tim and Mummy went for a walk to give the eye drops time to work. The black middles of Topsy's blue eyes grew big. That meant it was time to go back to Mrs. Edmonds. "Now your pupils are nice and big, I will be able to look into them easily and check if you need glasses," said Mrs. Edmonds. She turned the room lights out and looked into Topsy's eyes with her own special little light. "Topsy's eyes are quite all right," Mrs. Edmonds told Mummy. "She doesn't need glasses." On their way out, they met Stevie again. He had come to get his new glasses. Topsy and Tim liked Stevie's new glasses, but Stevie didn't. Early the next morning, Stevie's mum came to see Topsy and Tim. "Please, will you walk to school with Stevie today?" she asked them. "He has got his new glasses on, and he's feeling shy." Stevie's new glasses made him look clever. Topsy told him so. Stevie was not grumpy anymore. "I can see better than Topsy and Tim now," he laughed. "You must be wearing super specs," said Tim.
Well, I shook hands with the devil down on the south side, and he bought us both a drink. With a pad and a pencil sat by his side, I said, "Tell me what you think. I've been looking for my savior, looking for my truth. I even asked my shrink, he brought me down to his level. Said, son, you're not special, you won't find him where you think. You won't find him down on Sunset, or at a party in the hills, at the bottom of the bottle, or when you're tripping on some pills. When they sold you the dream, you were just 16, packed a bag and ran away. And it's a crying shame you came all this way, 'cause you won't find Jesus in LA. And it's a crying shame you came all this way, 'cause you won't find Jesus in LA. Took a sip of his whiskey, said, now that you're with me, well, I think that you should stay. Yeah, I know you've been busy searching through the city, so let me share the weight. I know I'm not your savior, no, I'm not your truth, but I think we could be friends. He said, come down to my level, hang out with the devil. Let me tell you, in the end, you won't find him down on Sunset, or at a party in the hills, at the bottom of the bottle, or when you're tripping on some pills. When they sold you the dream, you were just 16, packed a bag and ran away. And it's a crying shame you came all this way, 'cause you won't find Jesus in LA. And it's a crying shame you came all this way, 'cause you won't find Jesus in LA. And that is when I knew that it was time to go home. And that is when I realized that I was alone. And all the vibrant colors from the lights fade away, and I don't care what they say. You won't find him down on Sunset, or at a party in the hills, at the bottom of the bottle, or when you're tripping on some pills. When they sold you the dream, you were just 16, packed a bag and ran away. And it's a crying shame you came all this way, 'cause you won't find Jesus in LA. I won't find him down on Sunset, or at a party in the hills, at the bottom of the bottle, or on some pillows. When they sold me the dream, I was just 16. Packed my bag and ran away. And it's a crying shame I came all this way, 'cause I won't find Jesus in LA. And it's a crying shame I came all this way, 'cause I won't find Jesus in LA.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar. Strawberries on a summer evening. Baby, you're the end of June. I want your belly and that summer feeling, getting washed away in you. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want your belly and that summer feeling. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar.
I've been falling much more deep than I wanna. I've been wishing I could breathe underwater. I hold my breath, I can't see what comes next. I don't know when I'll see dry land again. Another 40 days I'm lost at sea. I'm just gonna swim until you love me, hoping that your heart will rescue me. I'm just gonna swim until you love me, swim until you love me. Swim, 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 swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. I've been drowning in these sheets, feeling lonely, wishing you were here with me every morning. Over the 40 days I'm lost at sea. I'm just gonna swim until you love me, hoping that your heart will rescue me. I'm just gonna swim until you love me. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. I will never get over you.
Little do you know how I'm breaking while you fall asleep. Little do you know I'm still haunted by the memories. Little do you know I'm trying to pick myself up piece by piece. Little do you know I need a little more time. Underneath it all, I'm held captive by the hole inside. I've been holding back for the fear that you might change your mind. I'm ready to forgive you, but forgetting is a harder fight. Little do you know I need a little more time. I'll wait, I'll wait. I'll love you like you never felt the pain. I'll wait. I promise you don't have to be afraid. I'll wait. I'll always hear until to stay. So lay your head on me. Little do you know I know you're hurting while I'm sound asleep. Little do you know all my mistakes are slowly drowning me. Little do you know I'm trying to make it better piece by piece. Little do you know I love it till the sun dies. Oh wait, just wait. I never felt the pain. Just wait. The love is here until to stay. So lay your head on me. I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait. I'll love you like you never felt the pain. I'll wait, I'll wait. I promise you don't have to be afraid. I'll wait. I'll always hear until to stay. So lay your head on me. Lay your head on me. So lay your head on me. 'Cause little do you know I love you till the sun dies.
When I was younger, I would argue with my dad, tell him that I hated him when I was talking back, blocked his number. Can't believe that I did that. Oh, I didn't have a reason, wish that I could take it back. But as the years went by, he was always by my side to wipe all of the tears I cried. Now that I'm older, realize my father was doing the best he could do. Told him one day I'll have a son or a daughter, and when I'm a father, Now I realize that he had struggles of his own. How could I be so selfish? Oh, how could I block his phone? I remember when my father lost his job, he held a home together for the family, he was strong. And as the years went by, he was always by my side to wipe all of the tears I cried. Now that I'm older, realize my father was doing the best he could do. Told him one day I'll have a son or a daughter, and when I'm a father too, I hope that I am just like you. 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 Now that I'm older, realize my father was doing the best he could do. Told him one day I'll have a son or a daughter, and when I'm a father too, I hope that I am just like you. I hope that I am just like you. I hope that I am just like you. I hope that I am just like you.
Little do you know how I'm breaking while you fall asleep. Little do you know I'm still haunted by the memories. Little do you know I'm trying to pick myself up piece by piece. Little do you know I need a little more time. Underneath it all, I'm held captive by the hole inside. I've been holding back for the fear that you might change your mind. I'm ready to forgive you, but forgetting is a harder fight. Little do you know I need a little more time.
I'll wait, I'll wait. I love you like I've never felt the pain. I'll wait, I promise you don't have to be afraid. I'll wait, our love is here and here to stay. So lay your head on me. Little do you know, I know you're hurting while I'm sound asleep. Little do you know, all my mistakes are slowly drowning me. Little do you know, I'm trying to make it better piece by piece. Little do you know, I love you till the sun dies. Oh wait, just wait. I love you like I've never felt the pain. Just wait. I love you like I've never been afraid. Just wait. Our love is here and here to stay. So lay your head on me. I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait. I love you like I've never felt the pain. I'll wait, I'll wait. I promise you don't have to be afraid. I'll wait. Our love is here and here to stay. So lay your head on me. Lay your head on me. So lay your head on me. 'Cause little do you know I love you till the sun dies.
Looking at the pictures I keep on my shelf, 'cause it's been so long since I've looked like myself. Burn another candle down, burn another candle down. Running low on patience, running low on fumes. I'm never gonna make it halfway to the moon, but it's too late to turn around, but it's too late to turn around. I'm running out of oxygen, I'll never be the same again now, same again now. Oh my God, I can't remember who I was just last December. What have I done? How did I get here? What have I done? Oh my God, look in the mirror, I was young, nothing to fear once. What have I done? How did I get here? What have I done? Maybe I was foolish, I guess I was naive. I didn't know what I had and I thought I had to leave. I always said I was homeward bound, always said I was homeward bound. I'm searching for a signal, holding out my phone. Have I gone too far? Am I on my own? No one here to hold me now, no one here to hold me now. I'm running out of oxygen, can't help but wish I stayed. I'm lost just like Will Robinson, a rocket man in space. Oh my God, I can't remember who I was just last December. What have I done? How did I get here? What have I done? Oh my God, look in the mirror, I was young, nothing to fear once. What have I done? How did I get here? What have I done? Oh my God, I can't remember who I was just last December. Who I was just last December. Oh my God. Oh my God, look in the mirror, I was young, nothing to fear once. What have I done? How did I get here? What have I done?
I'm waiting.
Siegfried der Drache.
Topsy and Tim go to the zoo. Topsy and Tim were going to the zoo. First, they made sure their pets had all they needed for their day at home. "Let's ask the zoo animals if they would like to come home with us," said Topsy. "Animals can't answer questions," said Tim. Topsy and Tim met the penguins first. They walked like funny old men, but they dived and swam beautifully. Topsy and Tim would have liked the penguins to come home with them, but they looked so happy in the zoo. The parrots in the aviary were making a dreadful noise. Topsy had heard that parrots could answer questions, so she asked one. "Would you like to come home with us?"
"Ripe bananas? Brown bread?"
squawked the parrot. "I'm afraid parrots don't give sensible answers," said Dad. They went to see the friendly elephant. "He's the highest in the whole zoo," said Tim. Then they saw a giraffe. She was higher still, with her long neck. She bent her head all the way down to see Topsy and Tim. Hello up there, said Tim. Look, said Tim. Horses in football jerseys. The zebras showed how they could kick. One kicked another with his back hooves. We don't want those zebras at home, said Dad. They might kick us. Look, white teddy bears, said Topsy. Those are polar bears, said Mummy, and they are very fierce. We won't take them home, said Tim. A crowd of people hurried past Topsy and Tim. They are going to watch the lions being fed, said Mummy. Let's go too, shouted Topsy and Tim. The keeper brought huge lumps of meat for the lions. It was fun to see them enjoying their food. Topsy and Tim were hungry. Mummy found a slot machine that sold orange drinks and chocolate. Topsy and Tim thought it was a good slot machine. The sea lions were hungry too. The keeper threw them fish from a bucket. Can we take a sea lion home? Asked Tim. No, said Topsy. It might eat our goldfish. Topsy and Tim wanted to take all the monkeys home, but it was time for Mummy and Dad to take Topsy and Tim home. Topsy and Tim were glad they had not brought any zoo animals home. Their own pet animals were just as interesting, and they were good old friends too. I don't know why we go to the zoo, said Dad. We've got our own zoo at home.
Well, it all began in the back of her car. I was just 16, but I fell so hard. Well, the years went by and she held my heart, but her love ran dry and we fell apart. I felt her growing distant. I knew her love was shifting, and all that I could say was, don't tell me that it's over, the book of you and I. Now you've scribbled out my name and you've erased my favorite lines. There were so many chapters that we never got to write, like cereal for dinner and staying up all night. I remember where we started, I remember how you looked, but now I'm missing bits and pieces from the pages that you took. You didn't give a reason, I'll forever wonder why we never got to finish the book of you and I. Well, I bought a pen and I turned the page. Then I wrote about how I wish you'd stayed. I said all the things that I never got to say. Maybe when it's done I will feel okay. That she had grown so distant and that her love had shifted. I wish she felt the same. Don't tell me that it's over, the book of you and I. Now you've scribbled out my name and you've erased my favorite lines. There were so many chapters that we never got to write, like cereal for dinner and staying up all night. I remember where we started, I remember how you looked, but now I'm missing bits and pieces from the pages that you took. You never gave a reason, I'll forever wonder why we never got to finish the book of you and I. Don't tell me that you're leaving. My belly hurts and my heart is hardly beating right. I hate to beg, but I'll try one last time. Don't tell me that it's over, the book of you and I. Now you've scribbled out my name and you've erased erase my favorite lines. There were so many chapters that we never got to write, like cereal for dinner and staying up all night. I remember where we started, I remember how you looked, but now I'm missing bits and pieces from the pages that you took. You never gave a reason, I'll forever wonder why we never got to finish the book of you and I.
Topsy and Tim have a birthday party. It was Topsy and Tim's birthday. The first thing they saw when they woke up was a pile of birthday presents.
Hooray!
The postman brought them lots of birthday cards and a package from Granny. "Happy birthday, twins," he said. "How did you know it was our birthday?" asked Topsy. "I guessed," laughed the postman. After breakfast, Topsy and Tim went into the garden to try out their new rollerblades. "Happy birthday, Topsy and Tim!" shouted their friends over the fence. "How did you know it was our birthday?" asked Tim. "Because you've invited us to your party this afternoon, silly," said Kerry. Later, Dad took them to the